I'm going to call up this young fella. Come, young fella. There's heaps of young fellas, but this is the guy I called up. Please grab a microphone. This individual, I won't announce his name because he'll introduce himself. I've been doing a couple of Bible studies with this guy on a Monday afternoon and with his brother as well. Who are you?
On?
You check.
Oh, my name is Saint Levi. I'm 13 years old and I go to St. Edward's College at East Gosford.
East Gosford. Oh. What sports do you like playing?
Anything to do with contact, so mostly rugby league and rugby union.
Rugby. So what do you currently play now?
Rugby union.
Play rugby union. It's a good gentleman sport, that one. Very gentleman. Why are you here today?
So Grant called my dad and told him that I'm doing this role, and as an Islander, cultural thing, I just rocked up. So
Very obedient, right? So in order for us to get the young kids to come, we ask the parents and then they will encourage the kids to come. So I asked 3 questions. So Saint and I have been doing Bible studies with his little brother Romeo, and he shared a story with me just recently, and I felt that any moment's a good moment to share a testimony. And particularly for a kid at his young age, making these decisions. He got baptized last year with his dad at Orimba Church in October last year. It's very, very charging and on fire for God. There's 3 questions I asked you. Do you remember what those questions were? Oh, okay. Let me check. Okay, first question is, why have a relationship with God?
Well, I have a relationship with God because of the impact He has on me and my family. He provides and protects my family, and most importantly, He died on the cross for me.
Amen. Now, question number 2. Share a moment in your life where you have decided to remain faithful to God.
So the time where I have remained faithful to God is my rugby union competition. Usually it plays on Sundays, and one day they changed the game to Friday nights, which covers the Sabbath, so I couldn't play. And so the coaches told all the parents that it'll just be for one night, but then 4 games later, I've missed out on nearly half of the season. And then one day, the coach's son came up to me and asked me, why haven't I been playing? And I told him about my commitment to God and how I have the Sabbath. And then during that week, the coach texted my mum telling her how he's sorry that my commitment was stopping me from playing and how he would be changing the games back to Sunday for me to play.
I remember when he told me that story on a Monday afternoon, and I was just gobsmacked. I'll finish the last question and then I'll talk about you more as you sit down. Last question is, who continues to inspire you to stand firm for God?
A person that inspires me to stand firm in God is my dad, because my dad shows me how to stand in my faith and he shows me how to stay confident in what I believe in.
Thank you, Saint. Appreciate it. Give him a round of applause, guys. Thank you. In life today, it's the challenges that our young families and young kids and everyone in general faces is that obedience and their commitment to God. The wrestle with life itself has its merits because we are trying to decide, or we're trying to determine what's more valuable in our lives today. And that's where the wrestle is. And when Saint laid that on the table at Bible studies, I was blown away. And it goes and it echoes out through all our young people in our church today. And I hear of different stories of our Central Coast kids making these commitments, wrestling with, their value in people as opposed to value in God. And I wanted to share this testimony, hoping that some of our young people are here to hear that what it looks like or what it feels like to be obedient to God. And it may not be the prettiest thing to the world, but you don't have to be pretty to the world. You have to be pretty to God. And for him to stand firm and then having it change back to Sunday is an amazing thing. And I thought I wanted to share that with our church family today.